Okay, so Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Ammar Zafran. My team members are Iman, Tsaqib and also Afif Razique. So today we are going to be presenting about the topic soil pollution. So let's get into it. But first of all, let me give a big shout out to Iman Tsaqib for providing the presentation slides. Okay, so what is the definition of soil pollution? Soil pollution means the contamination of soil by substances or chemicals that are present in higher than normal concentrations. So these contaminants can include chemicals, heavy metals, plastic, or even industrial waste. So what are the causes of soil pollution? Well, they can occur due to various activities, such as deforestation, which is the large scale removal of trees. So it can impact on our soil by the loss of vegetation. The other cause can be by agriculture practices. While they are essential for food production, it can be a devastating impact on soil because of the chemical fertilizers and also pesticides, which can lead to an accumulation of toxic substances in the soil. So e-waste are discarded electronic devices, such as phones, computers, that are often improperly disposed of. So these appliances or electronic devices contains hazardous substances like lead, mercury, cadmium, and arsenic. So these toxic metals can leach into the soil, causing long-term contamination. So, what are the effects of soil pollution? Well, the first effect that it can have an impact on human health. Foods that is grown in polluted soil will absorb harmful chemicals, which then enter the food chain. Consuming this food can lead to diseases such as kidney damage and also cancer. The second effect is it is a threat to wildlife. Habitat destruction, toxicity to species, and the loss of biodiversity is is an effect of soil pollution. The third effect it is an impact. It will have an impact on the economy. When there is soil pollution, we will see that there is a decline in agricultural productivity and the cost of healthcare will increase. So when we talk about soil pollution, a critical topic that comes into mind must be landfills. Well, if you guys don't know what landfills are designated areas or sites where waste materials are disposed by burying them in the ground. So they are engineered to manage and isolate waste from surrounding environment, including air, water, and soil to minimize pollution. So we have conducted an experiment on the topic of landfills. So the experiment is biochar in reducing soil pollution from heavy metals. So the purpose of this experiment is to assess the effectiveness of biochar in reducing soil pollution by heavy metals like cadmium. So the procedure is taking 5 kilograms of soil and contaminate it with cadmium solution at a concentration of 50 ppm. Then divide the soil into two containers. Container A for soil without biochar and container B with biochar. Add agricultural waste biochar to container B at a proportion of 10% of the soil's weight. Mix the biochar evenly with the soil. Then keep both containers at a room temperature and pour 50 milliliters of water weekly for 1 month. After a month, collect soil samples from both containers for analysis. So, what are the experiment results? Well, we can see that there is a change in cadmium concentration. The concentration of cadmium in A shows no change, indicating that the soil remains polluted. Meanwhile, in container B, it decreases from 50 ppm to 30 ppm as the biochar has absorbed the heavy metal. Then, the, the pH value also changes. In container A, it remains low, means it is acidic, because the presence of cadmium lowers the soil pH. Container B, it increases, becoming neutral or alkaline because biochar neutralizes acidic oil. It also improves soil structure stability. In A, it's more likely to deteriorate due to pollution and the loss of organic matter. In container B, it is more stable and resistant to erosion as biochar enhances soil aggregation. So, we have provided one civil engineering solution to reduce the pollution in landfills. The solution is by implementing or applying landfill liners under a landfill. So as you can see by the images, the landfill liners are the black tarp looking like mm, a material that is put on top of the ground. So landfill liners are a low permeable, which is a substance that allows very little fluid or gas to go past through it, barrier to prevent harmful substances from going into the ground. So it is made by combining compact clay and a geomembrane, which are both low permeable materials. So, in conclusion of the presentation slides, we can conclude that soil pollution is a major issue that affects everyone. By understanding its causes and effects, we must work together to find solutions. Educating others about soil pollution can also make a big difference. Keeping our soil clean is essential for a healthy environment and a better future. That is all from us, Ammar Zafran, Iman Tsaqib, and Afif Razique for the subject ECM 157 Introduction to Civil Engineering. Thank you and goodbye.